So the property manager is still in, y'all. I'm recording so that y'all can see this just in case something happens and he tries something. I'm just gonna let him know that I'm talking to the city of Tucson for veterans with homelessness and they weren't able to squeeze me in. Oh, well, the door is locked, so I don't think he's here. Well, I went to go down to the leasing office, there's nobody there, and let him know. So I'm going to close my windows, close my blinds. If he knocks on my door, y'all, I'll record and let y'all know. But hopefully I'm still able to get in because, like I said, today was supposed to be my last day. Oh, okay, I'm still able to get in because I haven't left my apartment yet, y'all. So, like I said, I don't IDK what's going on. And we'll keep you posted. This is ridiculous, y'all. Like I said, I've been getting the runaround. I've been getting the runaround from all these numbers that I've been calling, y'all. It's crazy, like. And you know what's crazy? At first I was afraid to admit, me posting on social media about how I'm about to be homeless, but now I know people aren't like video recording and taping their issues because they don't want people to know, but at this point, I don't care who knows and who doesn't know that I went through a phase of being homelessness. I just know that this phase right here is gonna forever keep me grateful and humble, and I'm not gonna take advantage of this at all. I'm not gonna take advantage of this at all. So, y'all, like I said, this is a relief, honestly. This is a relief, honestly, that he's not here. Because I hate confrontation. Like, don't get me wrong, if it's needed, I can. But like I said, he hasn't assaulted me or hurt me or any sense. So it's like there's no need for me to, there's no need for me to get confrontational, y'all. And in my last video that I recorded, like when I went down there April 19th, he was like, he didn't even like step off to the side. He like let the whole office know. Like he literally wanted to belittle me in front of people. And honestly, I just took my pride and I soaked it the fuck in and I kept going. And then when I got into my apartment, I started crying because I was just like, wow, like he literally came out of his mouth and was just like, well, you haven't paid rent in 2 months. And, if I wanted to take you to court, I could have taken you to court. But since you're not renewing your lease, I decided not to. And thankfully, that is his mistake. That is his mistake. Thankfully, just like the girl said, thankfully, because I know God is on my side. Whoever is up there in the universe, but I am so fucking thankful. I am so fucking thankful. And truthfully speaking, y'all, like I think that's his car right there, but I don't see anybody in his car. So, and I don't see him. So hopefully, like I said, I hope he went home. But I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful because, like I said, I was supposed to have left my place per, I guess, him and his doing. Like I put in, I'm not renewing my lease like March 10th. And he was like, oh, March 31st, you were supposed to leave. But I was thinking because I signed on to this apartment April 19th. Like, so I wish I had to show you the Snapchat. I have the Snapchat on Snapchat from April 19th, 2 years ago, of me in here saying crib is secured, like I have my crib, like I did this shit, without no fucking help, I did this shit. And that's when I thought I had to leave. And so I let him know when he knocked on my door, like April 10th or something. Like I had like a week, and I was like, sorry, my cat, he wants food, but Just so baby B get to stay one more night. We get to stay one more night. Ooh, don't pull on my hair. But like I said, I literally am just so thankful and grateful because I thought I was supposed to leave April 19th, and I told him, like, and like I said, he said those things, and like he didn't even like say like, oh, I don't know if you're going through hardship or financial. Like for him, he seems like I'm purposely not wanting to pay my rent. Like, no, like, yes, I've thought about purposely not paying my rent to start a revolution. I'm not gonna lie. 535 was I said that, but like, no, like, I just haven't had a job. Like, my last Home Depot check, I was trying to save that because I wanted to use that to, you know, get a passport and, you know, travel the country, but I used it to go towards my rent, and that was for February. March happened, and I was applying for jobs, hoping, thinking that I could, you know, get a job and be able to have money to pay for my rent for March, and that didn't happen. I kept trying. April came, obviously, and that didn't happen. So I'm just like, wow, like it's so hard out here, and I just feel like I said, I don't even care. Like I'm gonna be posting these to TikTok because like I want people to see how really hard it is. Like people think that, you know, being poor is easy. No, being poor is hard. Like I said, Arizona, we literally live below the poverty line. We live below the poverty line. So think about that. Like as the world scale, like we live below the poverty line. I showed y'all the document, y'all. I showed y'all the document on TikTok, and it's like, wow. Like, do you really think that I'm like, you think I don't want to have someone to lay in my head? As especially as a black woman in this world, we're the most unprotected. You really think that I really was like, no, I'm not gonna pay my rent and see what happens? Like, no. Like I was just praying and hoping that I would get a job that was gonna secure me and land me, even though I don't want to work a 9 to 5. Granted, I've been saying, like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5, but I know that in the society that we live in, I have to work a 9 to 5 to survive and all this. But it's just like, wow, like I said. And shout out to the girl that I was on the phone with, like, because I asked her, like, I'm always used to just finding the answers out myself. I asked her, I said, so what happens if, you know, I do get the eviction notice? Like what happens? And she was like, one, you know, he'll take you to court, you go through the phone, and you know, they tell you have like what, 48 to 70 hours to remove from the premise, okay? Boom. And then she was like, and then if that doesn't happen, you know, and you don't have anywhere to put your stuff at, they will lock your stuff in here, and then that's it. And I'm just like, well, my stuff includes my cat, so I can't lock my cat in here. This is just crazy and ridiculous at the stuff that we have to go through. But like I said, I know this is a part of my storyline. Like I know, like I'm gonna show people that it's okay to go through something and rise above it, and it's okay to ask for help. Like I said, I was very prideful about asking for help, and like at this point, like I said, I'm not getting anywhere with jobs, so I did what I had to do, and I've been calling the veteran crisis hotline. Like I said, I even called 911 to see if I could literally just stay in a jail cell until tomorrow, because what am I gonna do? But I'm gonna take the rest of this time to sit here and just thank whoever's up there that at least you have my backing for tonight. And hopefully my videos on TikTok do numbers and I get support, because like I said, I have nothing. I don't have any friends, I don't have any family, I don't have any support. It's just literally me, myself, and I. So it's hard out here. It's really hard out here, but I'm gonna take away this sadness and this strife that I'm going to, and I'm gonna go to the park like I always do, and I'm just gonna figure out, you know, my next steps from here. Like I said, everything is packed. Everything is packed. So I have nothing to worry about that. It's just, it's hard, y'all. It's hard. But like I said, I know I'm gonna be okay. And today I literally started hyperventilating, and I had a panic attack because I'm just like, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I've never been in a situation. And literally the lady on the phone, she's just like, I don't think you want to sleep on the streets. Like, it's hard out there. And believe me, like, even though I've been in the Marine Corps, we had a tent, we had a little cot, even sleeping on the streets. So it's like, I don't think that I would be prepared to sleep on the streets. I don't think I would be prepared. Like, and I'm not prepared, and I don't want that for me. So, you know, I'm just very, very, very thankful. I'm just truly thankful, y'all. Like, honestly, I feel like it's a weight lifted off my shoulders. But tomorrow, I'm going to bed early. Well, I'm gonna try to go to bed early, but like I said, I have really bad anxiety. I'm gonna try to go to bed early, and we're gonna wake up early and slowly start these calls so that I can just leave. Because, like I said, I first of all, I don't even feel safe being in here, knowing that, like, not saying he's the type of person, but like he can come in here and just me if he wanted to. Like, not saying he would do that, but like you just never know. Like, look at the state of the world that we're in right now. Like, but I'm forever blessed, and I know God got my back. Whoever up there got my back, because your girl needs it, and I'm exhausted, I'm tired, like, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be okay, and I'm gonna be fine, y'all. But like I said, I'm documenting this and putting this to the world to see, because like I said, I feel like everybody just fantasizes a day in their life as a content creator, or day in life as a bakery owner, this and that, and like no one really talks about a day in their life as a person who literally used to work and is willing to work. Like, I don't mind working. Me personally, I don't like the people. I don't like people really, but I don't mind working. I like to help others. Like, I love being helpful to others, and it's just like someone who literally loved their job, but because of people and their feelings and their issues and whatever they got going on, it literally just messed up my life and my planning and my trajectory, to the point where I had to lose my job to cater to certain people, to now about to be living in a shelter. And like I said, I'm very prideful, because who wants to live in a shelter? Like, who wants their story to, like, I don't want kids, but like, who wants a story to be like, back in my day, I had to live in a shelter? Like, who wants to tell their kids that? But thankfully I don't want kids, but I want the world to know, like, this shit is hard, y'all. Like, this shit is hard. Like I said, I don't have any family. Like, I can't call my family up and be like, hey, like, I'm down and out right now. I need about, $3,500 so that I can get out of the negatives, and then also pay my rent back, and I will work and pay you back. Like, I don't have that. I don't have them to be like, hey, I'm going through right now, can I stay on your couch? I don't have that. I'm truly living and doing this shit on my own, and I feel like people don't understand. Like, to the ones who have family, you should be very thankful that you have someone to rely on and fall back on, and yes, I know you don't want to, and your mental health, which that is very important, but like, don't take that shit for granted, y'all. Don't take that shit for granted, because like I said, I don't have anyone. I don't have anyone. I just have me, myself, and my kid. That is all I have. Like I said, like, don't take it for granted, y'all. Don't take it for granted, because I know that this is just like a little fork in the road, and eventually I'm gonna head on my path. And like I said, I know that, I was made for better than this. Like, I am better than this. Like, I know that something good is coming for me on the horizon. Like, something is good. Like, I've done so much. I've literally done so much good than bad, and I just feel like my good karma is coming. And all I can say and all I can wish is that no one goes through what I go through. But if you are going through what I'm going through, let me be the voice, and let me show you that even though you're still going through it, that you can look up to me, you know. And I hate to say this, but I don't ever look up to nobody, but I want to be the example of like, you actually can look up to me, you know, whether you're way taller than me or have more money than me or whatever the case be. I want people just to see that, hey, like, this person, Elijah Dajane Satterfield, she's a go-getter. Like, she goes through shit, but she gets it fucking done. She finds a fucking way with a smile on her face, even after she fucking cries, you know, even after she has a panic attack. She still puts on a good fucking show. Like, she still doesn't let it get to her. And that's me. Like, I'm not gonna let this get to me, because I don't need my spirits to be down. I need them to be up, because I know that I'm destined for something better than this. And I can feel it and I can know it. And they always say, you know, it always crumbles before it gets better, you know. And now that things have crumbled, I'm waiting for things to get better, because I deserve better. I know I'm better. I put in the work, and I have a pure heart. Like, I have a pure heart, and I'm always willing to help others, but even before myself. Like, you can ask anyone who actually really knows me without the beef and drama that people try to put on me, that you know that I'm always helping people. Yes, sometimes I do get a little attitude, because come on, who doesn't? Like, that's just human nature. Like, anybody does. But like, even with that, like, I'm still like, you know what, you need help, let me show you. And you know, you could do it this way. Like, you can ask anybody that worked for me at home, when I worked for me, but like, when I was at Home Depot, like, I was always willing to help, and always trying to give people tips and tricks to like remember things and do things. And people were, you know, I know there were people who were sad that I left, but you know, I had to leave for my well-being and my mental health, because it was draining being there mentally, not physically. It was draining mentally. And like I said, you can ask anybody that I know. And they will tell you that, no, like, she's a really good person. Like, she's always caring for people. She's always going out of her way. I'm always bringing a smile on people's face, because like I said, I truly am. I just like to help people. Like, that's just in my blood. That's in my DNA. It's in my nature. Like, I love to help people, because it makes me happy to see someone else happy. Like, that's what gets my rocks off, is to see the people be happy. Like, that's what gets my rocks off. Like, but I am so thankful and grateful that he's not here, and I can stay here another night. I really am, y'all. I really am. Like, I don't think y'all know how grateful I am, like, truly. And like I said, I want to be the inspiration that people need. I really do. And shit, I'm gonna be my own inspiration, because when I look back at this, that's crazy, just saw bird fly. When I look back at this, I'm literally gonna be like, damn, you did this. You went from abuse and neglect and trauma and SA to the military, and made you strong and confident and reliant on yourself, and to, you know, being outside of that and using that skills, you know. And even the trauma in this essay that I've been through while I was in the military, like, you never turned evil. You never went evil. You always stayed true and kind-hearted, even when I could have been evil, y'all. Like, I'm really about to tear, because I'm just like, damn, I'm really such a good human being. And I know people always say good people finish last, but there's no race. There is no race. There is no race. There is no race at all. And I just know that when I look back at this, and I'm gonna be my own inspiration, when I feel down and out, when I feel like things are just fucking collapsing, I'm gonna look back at this. Sorry, all my hair. I'm gonna look back at this, and I'm gonna be like, wow, baby, you did this. You did the damn thing. Like, you literally said, I'm about to be living my best life. Like, and I know I'm about to be living my best life, y'all. Like I said, I'm just so, like I said, I don't know. Like, I just feel like a weight has been lifted over my shoulders, because, like I said, and I should have asked what that girl's name is, and, you know, hopefully she calls me back, and I'm gonna ask her name. And she's gonna get her tens. She's gonna get her tens. Like, I literally told her, I said, thank you so much for like helping me. And I was like, I know I've probably been like a hassle. And she's like, no, you're good, because like I know how it feels to be someone, I feel like a hassle to somebody, you know? Or like someone, it's like me helping someone and they feel like I'm like they're a hassle. Like, I know how it feels. So like being in the roles reversed, it's like shit. Like, thank you so much, because like I said, and even like I wasn't even trying to take my anger out or passion. I just was, and I know she could tell like I was really just frustrated and just like done, because I'm just like, it's like I'm getting the runaround all week, literally since April 19th, so the 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, basically 5 days. I've been getting the runaround. And I know you're probably like thinking, why'd you wait so late? Because, you know, I thought I had a job lined up, and I was just like, I thought things were gonna be good, and it didn't fall through, but it's okay. So it's just like I said, I'm just so forever grateful and thankful that I actually have someone who is passionate about their job, and not even maybe even passionate, who actually is just a true caring person, because we don't have that anymore. And like, we don't. There was this girl on TikTok who made a video, and she was just like, you know, y'all hear that? About customer service. And let me just say, like I said, as someone who's did customer service as retail, basically, outside of the Marine Corps, in the Marine Corps, and then outside of it again, truly it is the customers. I know you're gonna be like, oh, no. It truly is the customers, because nobody has empathy and sympathy anymore, and people don't know how to use their brain. People want you to use their brain for them. To like, and then when you're done using your brain for them, then they want you to baby step them how you use their brain. And I commented that, and you know, like 4 or 5 people agreed, because like it really just, like I said, I'm happy that she was really just waiting to listen. And like I said, so far, like I said, I've had a black lady, I forgot what her name was Kim. She was very nice. And she honestly just reminded me of my grandma. Like, literally, she was talking to me, and I just started crying a little bit, because I was like, y'all hear that? Because she just reminded me of my grandma, and I'm just like, oh, like I just needed that. Like, I feel like my grandma's voice was like going through her a little bit, because she even y'all heard that, she even kind of sounded like her a little bit too. And I was just like, oh, I needed that. And then I had another lady, I forgot what her name is. I think her name was like Sharon or something that starts with an S. She was very nice. And then like I made a video literally, I put on things like, there's this guy, he was rude about it. He was just rude, like he didn't want it, like he didn't care about his job, like, another person being homeless, as if they don't see like the state of the world that we're in. Like, I don't know, especially too. And there was a guy I recently talked to before. I talked to the 2 ladies, the 911 operator, and then this other lady. The guy, he was helpful about it. He kind of did sound a little sad though, because like when he first answered the phone, he was just like, hi, my name is like Irving or something like that. And he was just like a little happy about it. He was just like, hi, my name is Irving. But then when I was telling him the situation, he kind of felt a little sad. But even then though, he was still respectful and nice, you know, and he had empathy. But like I said, that one guy, even though I've been getting the runaround as a whole from the system, like I said, there are still people who like are still kind, caring, and considerate and nice. And like I said, I'm giving them their 10s, because they are really good people. Like I said, it's just sad that, like I said, especially in the military, y'all, like I said, firsthand, like you would call someone, you'd be like, oh, you need to call someone. You need to call this person, you need to call this person. And it's just like, y'all, nobody wants to, I even told the lads, I said, this is like, nobody wants to do their job that they literally paid for. Y'all hear that? It's like nobody wants to do their job that they paid for. It just made me upset, because I'm just like, so what is the whole point? Like, and like I said in my other video, I feel like being homeless is only between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Other than that, you can't be homeless. And I feel like we should have 24-hour centers available. And like people are talking about like how there's no money in the economy, there's no this, like that's a job right there actually making. Like you have like the 24-hour hotline, suicide prevention. You should have 24-hour homeless, even though there's not maybe a place to stay in or something, but at least someone's there on the phone to talk to you, you know? And even then, even if there isn't a bed to stay, shit, you could put someone in the fucking lobby maybe for the time being. At nighttime, no one's gonna be there at night, right? Like, I don't know, I just feel like there needs to be a better system in play for veterans that are homeless. Like, I have so many dreams, aspirations that I really just want to do to help fix the world. And like I said, I'm just a person that's really just wants to help the world, because we live in a very shitty world that does not care about who's rich, who's poor, who's anything. As long as you perform to my ability and my standards, it doesn't matter. And I just feel like, why are you living like this? But this was my rant and my vent, because honestly I feel so much better now speaking to her. Like, and just as a whole, like I have somewhere to lay my head at night. My kid, I don't know if you can see him, y'all. He has somewhere to lay his head at night for a moment. And then tomorrow, we're waking up early and we're getting these fucking calls in, because, like I said, I refuse to stay in here any longer. I refuse to get an eviction notice. I refuse any of that. And like I said, I know there's gonna be something great and amazing coming this way. I deserve it. And honestly, I will say though, this is like the last thing I'm gonna say, y'all. Like, I actually handled the situation very, very well. Like, I didn't cuss anybody, y'all. I didn't scream at anybody, you know. I just sat there and listened, and I just kept trying, and I kept dialing numbers, and I kept going. I cried a little bit. I sniffled on the phone, and I know they probably heard me, but like, I don't even care. Like I said, I don't even care. Like, I'm just, like I said, I'm just, one little weight has lifted off my shoulder. Now I just need to find ways to get money to pay off this rent, and then find a new place to live, you know. And from there, it's up. But, you know, this is your girl, Elijah Dodgenae Satterfield. This is her diary. I will post this onto YouTube. I would post it, you know, to TikTok, but it's a 26-minute video, not enough space. And I'm gonna cut out that little part that she did, so that when I, you know, go to court, if I end up going to court, which I pray, I don't want that to happen. Let me knock on some wood, y'all. That doesn't happen. I have proof that he messed up. He messed up. But yeah, y'all, like I said, it's about to be 7 o'clock. I'm gonna get ready and just go to the park and decompress and talk to nature, talk to God, talk to whoever's up in this dome. And I'll keep y'all updated, y'all. Like I said, this is my journey. I'm not afraid to admit, like, I don't care about being perceived. Like, we all got to start somewhere, right? Even if you start from the bottom and work your way up, you start from the bottom again, work your way up. Like I said, I really was afraid of being perceived, but now that I know that at least I have someone who is trying to be there for me, that I'm gonna be okay. And like, when I get to this shelter, you know, and we're gonna figure out my next steps on what I need to do to just even get employment here to pay this off. Or if, like I said, I get the eviction and they take care of it, so be it. But anyways, y'all, I just feel better. Like, a weight has been lifted off of my fucking shoulders, y'all. Worrying about like where I'm gonna sleep tonight, like, a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, y'all. Like, I just feel so much better. I'm still probably gonna have a little bit issues with going to sleep at night, but I literally just feel so much better. Like, anyways, y'all have a good night. Have a good night.